I'm making my way down to the South LA shelter, and they tell me they have a 2-year-old Malamute that was turned in by his family. Malamutes were bred to pull sleds. In fact, they look very similar to their cousins, the Husky. And the difference is the Huskies are known to be high energy, and the Malamute is a very calm, mellow dog. And now this boy is locked up behind bars with his days numbered, so I'm gonna get down there and see what I can do for him.
Based on Dakota's demeanor inside his cage, mellow might be an understatement.
Hey, is that you? I think it is. You wanna come say hi? All right. I'll come say hi to you. Come on.
It becomes evident to Brandon that Dakota's apparent calmness
All the way out. Don't be scared.
might actually be a sign of a more problematic trait.
Come on. It's okay. There you go. Good. No one's gonna hurt you. Don't worry. We'll take it slow. You ready? Watch this. There you go. Good. Come on. There you go. Good.
Brandon brings the gentle Malamute mix to Lucky Dog Ranch, where he gives him his red training collar.
There. Amazingly enough, you look prettier than before. I don't know how that even happened.
And introduces him to the pack.
Let him in. Let him in. Go on. Make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
While Dakota does engage with his new housemates, he doesn't always seem to be at ease. And that's a behavior that a family in Santa Clarita, California certainly knows something about.
I'm Lori, and my family and I live in Santa Clarita. We have 4 boys, ages 23 to 15, with Camden being our youngest. Camden is wonderful, very social child, but he does have anxiety.
Camden was talking to us a little while ago about how he felt a dog would really help him with his anxiety.
I reached out to Brandon because I was looking for a dog for a little bit and couldn't really find what I was looking for. I want one to just chill with me and play a little and just hang out.
Just hanging out is not on the calendar for Dakota and Brandon, as there is work to be done.
Today I'll be doing my assessment of Dakota and his knowledge of the 7 common commands. Sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Come on, step into my office. First thing I ask him to do is sit. Do you sit? And he sits perfectly for me. And then I ask him to go down. Do you go down? Do you know a down? And he had not a clue what I was talking about. He doesn't exactly have a heel trained on him, but he's not too much of a puller, which is actually kind of shocking because Malamutes or Husky-type breeds, that is what they were bred for. They were bred to pull.
Right now, however, Dakota is not in a pulling mood. He's not in a mood to do much at all.
It's a new place, new environment, new sights, new sounds, new smells. It's very overwhelming. I get it. Let's take it at your speed. Come on.
Hiding behind the big size and friendly face of 2-year-old Malamute mix Dakota
Good.
is his struggle with timidity.
There you go. Good. Good.
So Brandon focuses on gaining Dakota's trust, interspersing training with constant acts of reassurance. It's a small step, but a very important one. And it ultimately gives Brandon the confidence he needs to meet with Dakota's potential adoptive family.
Good. Good.
Smooth swing. There it is. Good.
Today I'll be doing a meet and greet of the Wicklers to see if they're a good match for Dakota. They happen to be watching their son's football practice at his high school, so I decided it was a good time to meet him there. Hey guys,
Hi, Brandon.
how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you. Boy out there having the game?
Yeah, Camden's the one on the far side.
So tell me a little bit about yourselves.
We're both social workers, and we have 4 boys. 2 are away at college. The middle one's still at home, and then we have Camden, who's the youngest. He's a sophomore in high school, and he does have anxiety. And so he thought that it would be good for him to bring another dog into the family, a dog that he could take care of and that would help with his anxiety and give him a little more responsibility.
And right as I said that, Camden came up from the football field, and I got to know him a little better. That was you kicking out there?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, pretty good. So you're looking for a dog, huh?
Yes, I am.
What kind of breed types you like?
Favorite is a Husky, but I like anything.
What is it about the Huskies you like?
I like the way they look, and they're very vocal and howl a lot. I like that about them.
You like the howling?
Yeah.
So everything I'm hearing sounds good. You guys sound like a great family, and I do have a dog that does fit the profile of exactly what you're looking for. He is that husky type mix that you like. I think he's a little more of a Malamute. In fact, I think he's a little more of a hybrid, which is a touch of a wolf in there, which is not a bad thing. But the only issue right now is I'm just getting to know him, and I have a long way to go with training. In the meantime, what I'd like to do is send someone over to your house to make sure your house is obviously adequate for a dog. And assuming everything checks out, we'll move forward.
I'm very excited that he says that he might have a dog that seems good for us, but it's too early to know, so we gotta wait and find out.
If Dakota is going to be a match for a family with a son who suffers from anxiety, Brandon needs to pull the dog further out of his shell.
He's definitely skittish. It's his DNA. He's not only Malamute. I really believe there's a touch of wolf in there. Hollywood wants us to believe that wolves are savage creatures, when the reality is wolves are one of the shyest animals on the planet. They're extremely skittish. So today I'll be working Dakota in the very beginning stages of counter conditioning, getting him over his fear of noises coming out of nowhere. I set up random objects that make different noises all over the training yard. And from there, I start walking Dakota around. Walk through it. There you go. Naturally, Dakota's skittish personality comes out and he hits the brakes and tries to retreat. But I don't let him. I want him to face his fear. Good, good. So eventually, he starts standing his ground. It's okay, good, good. He's being desensitized to the noises, to the randomness, to the unknown. Good, keep it going, good, good, good. Eventually, nothing's scaring him here because he's already seen what it is. He knows he's not going to get harmed, but we're still in the yard. It's a big, bad world out there with a lot of random noises. Keep it going, good. Time to take it to the next level.
Before doing so, Brandon puts in a call to Chris Kaiser of sponsor Turf Mutt.
Chris.
Hi, Brandon. How are you?
Pretty busy here at the ranch. I just met with the family. Can you go check out the yard, make sure it's adequate for a dog, and report back to me? Tell me what you think.
Sure, happy to help.
Cool, I'll text you the address. Thanks, man.
Brandon's asked me to come out to Santa Clarita Valley to visit an adopter and to check out the space.
Hi. Hi, Chris. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You've got this beautiful space. Very, very green.
Thank you. We try, even with the drought.
Well, that's the key, doing the right thing by the drought, and you can still have green. One of the challenges in the Santa Clarita Valley, it's not just the drought, it's the heat. And so we want to incorporate plantings that are good for the dog, good for the family, but that can tolerate the heat and that are drought tolerant. One of the things we want to encourage folks in California to do is to have plantings like this turf grass that will slow and capture rainwater.
Okay.
So when it does rain, and you guys desperately need to hold that on a site so the trees and other plants can use it, let's take a look out back.
Okay, come on in.
Gosh, what a big space. They've got a great outdoor space in the back, perfect spot for a couple dogs, covered in turf grass, but it's green. It's the right turf grass. What you've done here with all this turf, it's perfect for the dog. It's so much cooler than the hard spaces, but it will hold a lot of water on site. I mean, give the dog a cool place to lay down or play with the kids. What we can do is probably enhance the shade quantity you've got, maybe get an appropriate tree, incorporate some additional plantings. My guess is you're going to get direct sun here pretty quick.
We do.
Here in California, you have something called the heat island effect. All these homes and hard surfaces absorb heat, and so we're wanting to dissipate that heat as much as we can. And we can put some plantings here that are purposeful, will give you privacy, yet is habitat for birds and insects. It's one of the great things about a living landscape. It can be an adaptive one. It can be purposeful. And so we're happy to help shape the outdoors so that they can use it better as a family, better for the dogs, and provide the environmental benefits we're looking for. Well, I'm happy to report back to Brandon that this is a terrific spot for a dog. And if you're amenable, I think we can incorporate some additional plantings.
Okay.
Well, it's very nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for having me
Thank
by.
you.
Thank you.
Can we go up?
Despite boasting some wolf ancestry, 2-year-old Malamute mix Dakota still has the tendencies of a shy puppy. While the landscape makeover at Dakota's potential future home is well underway, a visitor at his current home is about to provide Brandon with some bold inspiration. Because at this point, Dakota trusts dogs more than people.
And that is where Tugger comes in.
Therapy dog and social media star Tugger will be acting as sort of a teacher's assistant for this lesson.
The technique I'll be doing with Dakota is known as the daisy chain. I hook them both up in harnesses, and then I take about a 4-foot leash and connect it to both harnesses.
All right.
Now they're technically tethered together. Now they're one dog. Tugger follows me, and Dakota follows Tugger. After about 15 minutes of doing this, I introduce a lot of the same items that Dakota was afraid of the other day.
Pull him through it, pull him through it. Good, there you go.
Nice. Tugger would literally pull him through the situation.
It's okay, good, good, good.
By the end of the session, all three of us were walking through any situation that Dakota was weary of before. It's time to take it to the next level and get him out in the big bad world.
The next day, as the makeover at the Wickler home is entering its final stages, Brandon takes his daisy chain to the streets.
Everywhere we went, Tugger was right there helping Dakota ease his fears of new situations, new chaotic moments that he's never seen. Time and again, Dakota hit the brakes because he had no idea what he sees ahead, but he's trusting Tugger's decision to walk right through it.
Come on.
Tugger is the crown champion at facing situations.
Good boy, come on, good boy.
He's basically afraid of nothing, and he's showing Dakota the correct way to face his fears.
There's good news in Santa Clarita as well, where Chris Kaiser unveils to Lori and Mike their new yard.
Wow, that looks so nice. Amazing.
It's a huge difference. This looks amazing.
Laura, you had told me you really like roses, so we wanted to incorporate some additional flowering plants for biodiversity and to attract pollinators, bees, birds, hummingbirds. We've put in some carpet roses for you. These will take. These will be nice and these are lavender and pink. What we've done here is we've added turf grass. We've got a living landscape. We had a plum at the end of its lifespan and another tree that was no longer thriving. So we've taken down your trees and opened up all this space, and we've given you a crepe myrtle here in the front and replanted orange tacoma, a flowering shrub. And all this is going to help dissipate heat. It's going to help with dust and particulate matter. It's wise water, appropriate for the climate, and it's going to work for your family. Let's go check out your backyard.
Okay.
Sounds great. Wow.
So pretty.
We created a living landscape that frankly is tough and durable. It's going to be purposeful. You had pretty good turf down. What we did is we seeded it. We used a hydro compost on top of it. This beautiful Southern California weather, this should germinate pretty quick. But what we really added was all of the border plants, all the flowering plants around. We've put more of the orange tacoma out here along with bottle brush. This is going to give you a lot of height, a lot of cover. It's going to help you with heat. So once this fills in, you're going to get a nice green border, good flowering plants, good biodiversity, and you've got a spot that's going to grab and hold water. We wanted to give you a green outdoor space, but a living landscape that's appropriate for the environment. And most importantly, it's going to be good green space for the family and your new dog.
I can't believe everything that they've done. It's just so beautiful. The grass looks amazing, flowers, plants, everything. It's just such a change, such a beautiful change. Thank you. We so appreciate it.
They're very, very pleased with the space that we've created, and I'm looking forward to talking to Brandon to tell him that he's got a turf mud approved yard, and it's a terrific space for the adopted dog.
At long last, Dakota has shaken off his timidity to become the dog he was always meant to be. In the process, under Brandon's training, he's even found time to master the 7 common commands.
It's been a long road for Dakota. Today's the big day for him. It's the day he finally gets to meet his new forever family. I snuck along the side of the house, and I peeked around the corner to the backyard. That's where I saw Lori brushing Chloe, and I decided that was a perfect time to surprise her.
Someone else might need a little grooming, too.
Oh my gosh, hi. Hi, oh, look at you, hi. Oh my gosh, look at you, you're beautiful.
Surprise you?
Yeah.
Good. Dakota's also going to be a big part of Camden's life for his anxiety. So Lori went ahead and called Camden outside.
Camden.
Come say hi to your new dog.
Well, I came out here, there was Dakota. Seeing Dakota for the first time was really cool. He's a really cool dog. He's very, very sweet.
It was just indescribable. It was everything. To see them have their moment together for the first time and to be able to have this dog for Camden is just everything that my husband and I could ask for.
It's exciting to see his smile. He just seems so happy, and it warmed my heart to see him so happy.
I let them finish having their moment, And then I wanted to show Camden everything about this dog that he'll need to know. See this head? Think of this as a football player, okay? The higher it is, the less leverage he has. The lower it is, the more power he has. Camden right now has to become the trainer. Find a comfortable area. Go lower. He has to work with Dakota and know how to deal with his timidity issues when they come up. Say heel, start walking. Walking, keep walking, keep going. There you go, good, good. Just like that. Now put it on your hips, say heel and turn.
Heel.
Good, good, good. Talk to him, good boy. And the more Camden worked Dakota, the smoother things got. And at that point, I was convinced I'd seen enough and it was time for a wardrobe change.
Dakota's new look? His green graduation collar.
Well, it's all yours. Take care of him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come here, Dakota.
Having Dakota is going to help me because he can calm me down while I also calm him down. I can't thank Brandon enough for helping me out and getting me a perfect dog.
Thousands of years ago, a human decided to form a bond with an unlikely friend known as the wolf. From there, he decided to domesticate the animal so he could teach it to work and become a loyal companion. Dakota is a stark reminder of this ancestry, that wolves are genetically loyal, gentle by nature, and above all, full of love.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.